Hello guys, welcome to one of the very first Evaristo Brothers video. Since in this channel, we're gonna talk about creating content. Obviously, when it comes to making videos, audio is very, very important. And that's why we have several microphones here. We just got these mics. But let's start with the very first microphones that we got. And just to give you a little bit of information, right now we have two different channels. Well, this is gonna be the third. Thank you for joining and thank you for helping us grow this one too. But currently we are about 20,000 subscribers combined. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because when we hear from people, when they're just getting started, they think that they have to invest crazy money to start creating content. And that's why I want to talk about the very first microphones that we ever got. These were a little bit over $20. These were about like $24.99 or something like that. They're not even wireless. They got the huge long wire, and it's okay if you're just getting started, even if you're using a cell phone, which by the way we're using right now. We're not using a camera, and we started with these because we knew that to be able to grow our channel and get better at creating content, we needed to pay attention to audio. And that's how we were able to start growing our audience, because we paid attention to this very important topic, the audio. If you don't really have a big budget, you can start with this. And from this, we actually went to the third that we have here. These are wireless, and I'll get back to this one in a minute. And that's actually the one I'm wearing right now, the let me see if I say it right, Saramonic, something like that. I'm gonna make sure to leave the information. These were really good mics, and as I said it, I'm currently wearing them. That's why they're not in here. But these were about $200, a little bit over $200. So you can see a huge improvement from going from $30 to $200. And these were really good mics, except it was time to upgrade, and that's why we got the one we're about to open. But anyway, so these were the second ones that we got. The idea for this Rode microphone, which was a little bit over $100, I believe like $120. And the reason we got this is whenever we make ASMR videos, this is the mic that we're gonna use. It's a lot easier. Instead of using the wireless or the wired microphones, we're gonna use this one here. But I'm gonna make sure that I leave all the information to every single microphones. Again, you have to pay attention when it comes to creating content to the audio. You have to invest money. It doesn't have to be crazy money, okay? Remember that you can invest a few dollars. I'm gonna do the unboxing. We got these microphones from Amazon, and I wrote the name because I haven't really memorized them yet. These are the DJI microphones, and we paid $329. And I'm about to show you, give you an idea, because this is the first time we hold these microphones. Completely brand new and really nice packaging. I thought the box was going to be a little bit bigger, which is not a bad thing necessarily. It was just I was thinking that it was going to be a little bigger, but that does not really affect the product really. All right, I think I finally got them. So this is what they look like from the front. DJI mic, and then I did a little bit of research, and I recommend that you guys do the same thing. Always go and check out the reviews that they have for not just for the mics, but whatever you are getting. Always double check. The reason or the selling point for us was that the microphones, besides having when you record directly to the phone, it captures the audio, but you can also record it independently. Each microphone has a microchip, and I forgot how big they are, but I think they're 16 gigabytes each one. Could be wrong, could be more, could be less, but you can record the audio independently from whatever you're capturing through the phone. You can also store it here independently, and you can always access to it through the computer. And if something happens with the audio that you are capturing from your phone, you can always use the one that's stored independently. And that's one of the selling points. Also, the case, you can charge it or you can just insert it, unlike the other phones that we are using. it can be a real challenge plugging them. And let's see what else is inside of this little box. I think it's just like a bag to carry them, and I assume like the charger, instructions, and all that stuff. Yep. I thought it was a rat, but it's actually the I forgot what they call the that you can use if you're using the microphones outdoor, so you don't hear the wind that much. And this is the first time we're gonna use this, so there's gonna be more information for the next video. Right now, we're just going to try them out and see, check out if we see any difference between the DJI with the other ones that I talked about, the Saramonic ones. Obviously, I know that there's gonna be a difference, but we'll see, I guess. So I'm gonna put them back, and like I said, I'm going to let you guys know whenever we use this and give you guys an update on those. I'm gonna put them on the side. Now let's talk about this little camera here that we got after we got the good microphones. We've had this for a few months. We used it for a little bit. As I said it, for probably the last few months, we've been using our iPhones, and I don't know if you guys can see the difference, but the good thing about using phones is that it's a lot easier editing the videos, and we're gonna talk about that too for the next videos. About different apps. Right now we are using LumaFusion, which is for iPhones, and it's really good app, because I also use the Pinnacle Studio, which it's really bad for every time you're editing a video, it usually freezes. And honestly, I really don't like that app, and that's the reason we use most of the time our iPhones to make videos. But once in a while, I grab the Sony camera, which is, by the way, is the RX 100, and then has like a 7. It is a good camera. You can also record in 4K, but yeah, it uses a lot of memory when I'm editing in my computer. I also have to upgrade. I need to get another computer, and maybe once I do that, then I'm going to start using this camera a little bit more, because I really like the quality. But there's nothing wrong with using an iPhone or just any cell phone. And that's another thing I want to talk about. If you're just getting started, a lot of people always complain about not having the right equipment, but we know that's a lie, because we were able to get this far just by using cheap microphones and our cell phones. All right, I guess that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. Make sure you give us a like, subscribe, and also recommend the video to somebody that will probably help them get an idea of how to start creating content. See you until the next video, and thank you.